Let's see where to go. Alright, what's up everybody? So, a few things that I did. I changed the speedo again on the display. Instead of 16.0 hertz, we're at 15.8 hertz on setting 0 and setting 1. And I also turned down the power of the bike just a little bit. I wasn't 100% sure if, you know, that's the issue or not. So who knows? My display is still reading correctly. It's pretty nice out today. Got a nice good breeze. So my display on my speed is showing correctly still, so that's good. I just wanted to lower it a little bit because it was just slightly off. Where my GPS would say I was doing 50, but the display only said 49. So, gotta make sure I don't lose my money in my wallet. Like, I know I changed the seat out, and the seat didn't seem to change anything. It still has that crooked look to it, so them sending me a seat really didn't change anything. But hey, you know, they sent me a seat, so that's nice. And yeah, I think the only thing I changed to the bike other than doing the display was I lowered the speed of the bike. Not the top speed, but I did the current percent and the battery percent. So I'm hoping that's gonna fix the issue I was having on this bike with it cutting out. I really hope that fixes something. I lowered it, but it's not stock. It's still a little bit above stock. I'm wondering too, because on my way home, I'm jamming. I'm going a lot faster on my way home than I am to work. And that's because the roads are more empty and all that kind of stuff. That's another thing I wanted to point out. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, when I was riding the bike in my last video that I just posted up, I noticed that you don't really hear a lot of that noise anymore. And that noise was really from the horn hitting the back of the headlight, because it's metal on metal, so that's what you kept hearing, that little screeching noise. And you'll hear a little bit of stuff here and there because that's just the battery moving up and down. And the wood cover also makes a little bit of noise on the metal side panels. But I was actually really impressed when I watched the video, and it actually made the bike a lot quieter, so I'm happy with that. So that might have just been a one-off issue for maybe a few people getting these bikes. For me, it was kind of annoying, but I'm glad I kind of looked at it. Like I said, I don't want to do too much of this bike yet until I figure out what's going on. But man, I want to start doing stuff to it, because I like the Sur-Ron so much better because I've already done so much stuff to it. That's so crazy, like how fast like you get to speed with everybody else. I wasn't even really trying either. I was just kind of on the throttle. I was probably about 75–80%. But still, man, it's crazy on how fast you get up from 0 to 40 and you just catch up to the speed of traffic. But if someone's going a little faster than traffic, no, you ain't catching up. You ain't gonna get far. Woo, it is cold on this street. Alright, let's see, I'm gonna try try to go faster. I had a quarter throttle turn to still go. Oh. Yeah, 48 miles per hour. It's not gonna cut it. We need to go faster. I've been seeing a lot of John Angel's posts on, he has a Sony, the Lightspeed battery that has a Sony cells in it, and it's a 45 amp hour. That thing looks badass to hell. You're just gonna make a U-turn right here, lady? Yep. I can't just go all the way to the light and then make a U-turn like a normal person. It's pretty cool. He says he's getting a shit ton of power out of it. But I want to see what kind of controller he was using, because he said he was getting, shoot, a lot of amps out of that thing, like 200 and something. So I'm really curious. Because if you don't have to switch out the controller and you can get that, I would love to buy that battery for this bike. Anything will be better than this 23 amp hour battery. Having double the range and more power, that'd be nice. I want to get the 52 amp hour battery, but I think it's 100 amps continuous. And technically I heard that this battery, the 23 amp hour, is, I want to say 50 amps continuous. So that would be double. And I'll be honest, I don't think this bike needs that much more power. It just needs more top speed. Oh man, I always keep leaving my blinker on everywhere I go. It's like I don't ride this bike for a while, and then I keep forgetting that I have signals and I use them, and then I forget to turn them off. It just, what happens now that I'm going back and forth between two bikes. So far, no issues, you know, getting over here. I haven't felt no power draw. We're always in sports mode. We never get out of sports mode. That's where we stay at. That's why we got these bikes, man, to do 60 miles an hour. Come on. We don't stay in no eco mode unless I'm in like a park or something. It feels like the bike just wants to keep on going, and then as soon as it hits about 44, you feel the power just kind of cut back. That's normal. I've been experiencing that for a hot minute. I don't like to get in this lane to go this way, but the lady was going a little bit slow. But she might be speeding up now. So I gotta get over. I don't like those white lines in the road whatsoever. Horrible. Horrible. And we did a solid 48 miles per hour. I think on the way back, because soon we're gonna switch to nighttime when I'm getting off work. Hello. What's up? Whoa.
Oh, classic. Oh, that's... Oh my god. Wow.
Yo, what's up, e-bike riders? Just got off. I'm curious to see if we're gonna have any issues with this bike on the way home like we did in the last video. Only time will tell. But you're definitely along for the ride if anything bad happens. I already made the thumbnail for the video that you probably just saw the day before this one, but I am probably gonna change it before you see it. I didn't really like how it came out, but other than that, I might take the Sur-Ron tomorrow to work, because I got street tires on it, so I want to see how it does going to work. Oh man, someone's behind me. I want to see how it does going to work with the street tires on. Hey, we're hitting 49. That's a real number, guys. That's a real number. I fixed my speedometer, so if it wasn't fixed, it would say we're probably doing 58. So that is a real number. Ooh, my GoPro's making some weird noises. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, that was loud. Dang, I thought I was gonna make it, but no. Man, that sucks. At least I got a car next to me that will set off the magnets in the ground for me, so this light will turn green. Gotta remember those signals. So like I said earlier when I went to work, I'm a little more on the throttle for longer periods of time after work. So I don't know if that is causing a heat issue with the hub or a heat issue with the controller. It's super nice out right now, just like it was yesterday. It might be a little colder today, but so there's no way a heat issue could be affecting that. So I don't know, unless the battery, the cells are getting hot maybe, I don't know. But we did change the settings. I need to give a real in-depth review on this thing when I have a day off. And I need to write it, and I need to give you guys my settings before I go out, so you guys can see what settings I'm on and how the bike is and what mileage we get. And I really want to ride this bike until we start getting major cuts and deplete the battery almost like at least 80%, and I haven't done that yet. I got close one day. Technically it was like on 1 bar, but as soon as I parked it at my house, I want to say it went up to like 4 or 5 bars after that. So I don't know what the hell that was about, but I'm curious to see how far we get. But I might be taking the Sur-Ron to work tomorrow. I'm not using my phone anymore because that GPS is 100% accurate. I'm using 15.8 hertz, and I think I mentioned it earlier in this video, but that's what I would use. See, we're getting on it. We're getting on it. Dipping down to like, I think that was 68 volts or something. I'm gonna tuck a little bit, see if anything happens. I don't have my visor closed. No, that's all we're getting. That's legit, but hey, you know, 48's 48. 12 miles off with a 60. That Onyx told me. But I did know that before I got this bike that everyone was getting roughly about 54 and 55, and they were saying that was real GPS, but that was on the version 1.0s. That was about a year ago. Ooh, so maybe with the changes and the extra weight they did to the swing arm, and I don't know, maybe just manufacturing, trying to get battery parts quicker, or maybe they're using cheaper cells in these ones. I don't know, but we don't get anywhere close to 60. I think 51's the most I've ever seen on this bike, and that was a fluke. As I'm riding today is Easter, so happy Easter to everybody, but it probably won't be uploaded until the night after Easter. This is probably when this video is going to go up, or maybe the day after that. I still got to edit some videos. See, this is me taking it easy, which is probably how I should ride the bike most of the time, but I'm all about power. I want to go, go, go. Like, I just want to haul ass. I didn't get this bike to go like hella slow, so. good thing is this bike is small, so I can fit. I can fit places. I love it. A lot of people always ask, they're like, are you afraid of like someone hitting you from behind? And I mean, it's always a thought to me, but I'm not worried that someone's gonna hit me. I'm more worried about when I'm in the bike lane and someone pulls out, or if I'm on the shoulder of a street and someone comes out of a parking lot and hitting me. So that's why I really like to stay in the street, but I'm not afraid of someone hitting me from behind. I mean, I hope people are paying attention. I would say that this rear light is brighter than the Sur-Ron, so this bike might be seen a little bit better than the Sur-Ron, especially with the turn signals and all that stuff that are like insanely bright. So far, you know, we still got this long straightaway to go, but so far, no issues with the bike. And I apologize for not getting the settings for you guys, so you guys can see exactly what I'm on for me not having any issues right now. I like when you hit the regen brake, the voltage goes up, but it's really like touchy. All right, I'm trying to wide open throttle it, see if anything happens. Not trying to be easy on this bike. It might even be gone for all I know if the bank or Onyx takes it back. How long has it been since that whole Onyx thing happened? I feel like it's been a bit. I feel like it's been like more than 2 weeks, or about 2 weeks now. My bank said that they would look into it, and it'd probably take about 10 business days to let me know what's going on. So far, nothing. So this is taking off nice and smooth. This is probably what the bike is actually better at, is if you take off like a normal person and not a jackass like I normally do. But I want to go fast. I want to be like Ricky Bobby. Go bike, go! I floored it and I felt like nothing happened, but I mean, our mile per hour is still going up, so I mean, something's happening. I just didn't feel like any kick to it. So that's good though. I was able to get 47 miles per hour, even when it says we're down 4 bars, but let the bike sit for just a little bit, and it'll change. It'll go back up. Alright guys, that's gonna be the video. I know it's another work video, but hey, you know, we finally got to bring the Onyx to work and stuff, and today we didn't have any issues, so let's pray it continues. And I'll give you guys my settings on this bike. I really will. I want people to know what you can kind of turn this bike up to and what you can mess with in the Kelly controller settings before it starts messing up on you. So all right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.